Star date 10 December 2022. She's enjoying the new heater. $128. I'm not gonna make a long video because if you go to YouTube and search China diesel heater, there's thousands of videos about these. Everybody seems to love them. I understand why. Let's see if I can get my little, let's get it in closer. I think I hit 400 at one point coming out of here. Obviously mine's rigged up back there, but this is, I watched another video. He said it'll run 10 hours on high setting on a gallon of gas. What I have realized, there's a newer model, I believe, of this that will show the time right here. It's got the exact same 5 buttons, but the up and downs on the side over here. Sorry. And let me think. And then you can change it to Fahrenheit, I believe, on the new one, and this one you can't. So you're just gonna have to deal with Celsius. But everybody has the same problems. The exhaust comes out the bottom, so you're gonna have to, I'm sure this was out of the box yesterday, throw it up through the night to see, test it out to see how it runs. We barely filled the gas tank at all and made it an hour before we got up this morning. So we didn't really get the full feel of it running all night to see how warm it would keep us. I'm sure if this tent was insulated, it's a 20 by 30 tent, this would definitely do the job. Like I said, many videos are talking about how well it heats. And for the price, and you can run used motor oil, kerosene, vegetable, you name it, you can run it. Clearly there's a bunch of other videos on the mix ratios if you want to run straight used motor oil or 50-50 mix or 10% gasoline mixed with your old motor oil, filtered out, yada yada. There's lots of ways, but clearly with the price of electricity going through the roof, the shootings in North Carolina with power substations, and Duke Energy came out and said there was more problems going on. Let's just say the world is not getting better and better, and for $130 you can go pull out your car battery and hook it up, and I'm sure somewhere in your garage you should have a quart of oil, some diesel fuel, something that you can put in here and make it work. But definitely a very good machine for $130. We personally bought it for, in the day when it's not really that cold, but we just want to warm it up in here a little bit. We thought it would be a very good idea. And then obviously a wood burning stove, which we're using now, we have to wake up 2 or 3 times, probably 3 or 4 times throughout the night, to put more wood in it. So we figured that running would keep the nights warm enough when this thing burns out. And for anybody that has a wood stove that does not have one of these magic heat units, you're missing out. The thing is definitely worth its weight in gold. I'm also going to do another review on these $15 Amazon battery chargers. I've been using it quite a few months now, and they work great. They're so cheap you could almost just leave them hooked up to your batteries. Like I said, this one's it's hard to beat some things as long as they work as they should. I'm going to start waiting a little while, maybe do a real quick review of me opening the product up, and then a 6-month and a year update, because you really don't know until you've used them for a while. But there's enough reviews on these things online, tons of videos breaking them all down, showing you the weak points, showing you different ways of mounting it. The instructions suck. The people are spot on to learn how to use that. They do come with a little remote control here, so you can turn it on or off, I guess, from inside your house. They're designed to be mounted inside like RVs or big vans and stuff like that. And I guess these are a pretty common product. I didn't really know about them but I guess for semi drivers and whatnot. But they said they typically cost anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500. So for the price of $130, they're hard to beat now. Almost makes it worthwhile to get one for everybody. But that's my update so far. Working great. I watched another video this morning of a guy. He put 50-50 mix in and was actually filming when you could tell it was transitioning to the 50-50 mix. And this is the second video I've heard where the temperature, he had the tube on the end of this. It comes with a little tube. Actually, that's it right there. I crunched up my little tube and put it around the little muffler that comes with it. Put some foil just to not melt my tin. It's not hot back there at all, actually. But a tube normally comes out here, and he's got his laser thermometer on the end of it and watches the temperature go from about 145 to about 220 coming out the end down here of that tube. And so that is the second person I've seen. The temperature goes way up and still continues to work fine on the 50-50 mix. You know, and there's a lot of people saying, you know, you'll have to break it down every 4 years, I think he said, that it'll start having problems if you are using the mix. And I think in the UK, somebody said they outlawed it. You're not allowed burning used motor oil in them. Go figure, the state trying to control you more and more as they raise the energy prices and then tell you that you can't use wood burning stoves like here in America and use motor oil in them, which would be fabulous. I think most people would agree. You know what? I don't want a wood burning stove. I don't need to use used motor oil, but give us the energy so we can use our electric stuff. But they don't do that for some reason. Ain't that funny? They just keep raising the prices and raising the prices, but then telling you that you can't do it the way you can afford. But we won't provide you with the electricity so you could do it cleanly. It's sort of comical, actually. You can read into that how you'd like. So, as they keep making things worse and worse on us, I suggest everybody get one of these for 130 bucks. It's hard to beat for that price. That's it for today.